Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's review is one of the most anticipated blockbusters of the whole year. Continuing on from the last 4 films in its Monsterverse, this is Kia's Reviews, and this is my review of Godzilla vs. Kong. Godzilla vs. Kong was one of the most exciting blockbusters of 2021 so far. Filled with a strong plot, brilliant visual effects, and a great score behind it, this easily comes out as the best movie in the Monsterverse. I didn't overly like the Godzilla films, and I did enjoy Kong Skull Island. However, I haven't seen a monster film with as much character development as this since King Kong back in 2005. The characters were brilliant in this outing, even though a few returned from Godzilla 2. Seeing different sorts of characters supporting their own monster held together a very enticing plot. The people supporting Kong lent such an emotional impact to the final act of the film. The little girl, whose name I honestly don't know, was amazing, even though she was surrounded by adults and CGI monsters. The people supporting Godzilla from the previous film in 2019 were very much the thrill of the human characters, even though Julian and Dennison didn't lend anything to the movie itself. The biggest issue I have with every film in the Monsterverse so far is how the human characters are treated, because the monsters that the audience have come to see aren't there, and are replaced by boring human side plots. This time, Godzilla vs. Kong switched the roles, with the monsters being shown constantly and balancing out the human side plot. I was very happy and relieved to see this finally being done. Millie Bobby Brown was one of my biggest griefs of Godzilla 2 The King of the Monsters because of her confusingly flat performance. She improved dramatically for this film because she understood what her character's goals were. All of the cast were fantastic, and it's just astounding to finally be happy about the humans. Some of the cinematography was incredible, the visual effects were perfect and detailed, and the overall score for the whole movie was epic and triumphant. The monsters are what the audience come for, and Godzilla vs. Kong didn't disappoint, as it didn't go down the same path as Batman vs. Superman did. I was Team Kong all the way, and for this to technically be Godzilla 3, it felt more like Kong 2, because Kong was more present in the movie's build-up than Godzilla was. However, when both crossed paths, some incredibly fought battles were produced. The only issue I had with Godzilla vs. Kong was the pacing. I was never disinterested in the film, or bored. I just felt as if some scenes could have been cut shorter and for Julian Dennison's character to be cut out entirely. Sure, the writers wanted a comedic relief, and that's fine, but honestly, Brian Tyree Henry could have easily taken some of those lines on, and then would have made for a smoother and greater film. Godzilla vs. Kong was a shock to how much I enjoyed this epic adventure. There are rumours of a sequel going around, and I honestly think that, depending on the story of course, it actually could be pretty good. This was surprising enough as I became entirely invested into the movie. Hopefully for the next film in the Monsterverse, the writers learned from this amazing film, so I'll give this a really solid 8 out of 10. Thank you so much for watching. Are you going to see Godzilla vs. Kong? Let me know below. If you like what you're seeing here and you want to see even more, check out my channel and be sure to have a look at my previous reviews of Peter Rabbit 2 The Runaway and Nobody. As always, be sure to follow and subscribe to my YouTube channel. This has been Kia's Reviews, signing off for now.